Those days are all part of a dying breed. Things are changing.
Dying breed, eh? Well, what do you... Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling if hey? I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, a word of warning though. I don't want any of them killed. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going. I'll be here when you're done.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks. Huh. Lot of old guys around. That's a touching story. Now get out of my face! Anything? Just calm down. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Hardly ever leaves the place. Has someone bring him food and such. Crazy old coot from what I've heard. For that to stand out down here, he must really be off his nut. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Be careful. You're not the only one looking for him. Aye.
Is someone there? What was that? I was sure I heard something.
Knife, yes. Book, yes. Bucket? Yes. Inkpot? No.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern.
Book.
Oh, how reassuring. Most likely you're with the Thalmor, and this is just a trick to get me to open the door, huh?
Inkpot, stone, bucket, book, knife.
Ah, indeed. Indeed. I do remember. Delphine really is alive, then. You'd better come in, then, and tell me how you found me, and what you want. This'll just take a moment.
Bucket, knife, book, inkpot.
This one
stone.
always takes.
No, no.
There we
no.
go. Only a couple more. There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself... That's better. Now we can talk. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago.
Book, yes. Bucket, yes. Inkpot.
Yes, so you said. But so what? The end is upon us. I may as well die here as anywhere else. I'm tired of running. Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? Aldwin has returned just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Aldwin will devour all things and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach.
Knife, yes. Book, yes. Bucket, yes. Inkpot.
Oh, yes, it's all been foretold. Only a dragonborn can stop him. But no dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of Aldwin the World Eater.
Bucket, knife, book.
What?
Stone.
You are?
No.
Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss.
Knife,
But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things.
yes. Inkpot.
I'll need... No useless trash. Where'd I put my annotated annuad? One moment. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
Inkpot, stone, bucket, book, knife.
Huh?
So it wasn't my
No, you can't be
imagination.
here. You're dead. I already killed you over and over. You ready to die today, huh? I'll bury you!
I need some help with this one.
Behold the future! Behold the Thalmor! You're dead! Dead! Yeah! Ah! Yeah! You are but a dog, and I am your master!
I wasn't looking for trouble.
Ah! Enough! This ends now! Victory's yours, I submit! Ah! I cannot rest. You won't get the best of me! You wish to defeat me? Impossible!
Hold
No
the
more!
blades.
No, never. Find me. Bucket, knife, book, ink pot, stone. No, no, no.
have been nothing. It's there. Whoa!
Hey!
Delphine. Why, it's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh, yes, dragon. Indeed, yeah. Well, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Ah, here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple, constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Aldrin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of Aldrin's Wall, one of the lost secrets of the Blades, where they recorded all they knew of Aldwin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries, but I've found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blades archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
This is what I've been trying to explain. It's in the Skyhaven Temple, an ancient blade sanctuary.
That's where we'll find a wise and foresighted policy in the event, despite the far-reaching fame of Aldwin's Wall at the time. One of the wonders of the ancient world. Its location was...
I'm going to check that out.
This should be good. To me, dragon.
That's how it's done.
Yours. There can be no doubt that you are the Dragonborn of prophecy.
Really dead, then?
Wonderful. Remarkably well preserved, too. Ah, here's the Blood Seal. Another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, Blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered Reman Cyrodiil?
It's done it. Look, it's coming to life. You did it. Here's the entrance. After you, Dragonborn. You should have the honor of being the first to see the entrance.
Early Second Era Gaviri sculpture and relief. Yes, let's see what we have. Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin... Isn't it amazing? Ah, of course. Not everyone has an appreciation for the art. Let me see if I can find the right panel. Ah, here it is. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord tongues, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Ah, patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory and mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat...
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons. Or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return.
So we're looking for a shout, then. Damn it. Have you ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place. In search of the dragon. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled. And the last...
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? No, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready. You still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Parthenax. Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. Va. Kor. I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Clear skies will blow away the mist.
Look! Baka!
Yolok. Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? Yes, Vaza. You speak true, Dovahkiin. Forgive me. It has been long since I held Tinvak with a stranger. I gave in to the temptation to prolong our speech. Evenar Balok, Drech, tell me, why... Drem. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it, if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. Go to it. A gift, Dovahkiin. You'll understand fire as the Dove do. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova. Ah, yes. Sosedo Vrostmul. The dragon blood runs strong in you. Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comet T. But I do not. Our Hadrime. Drem. All in good time. First, a question. Prusa. Perhaps this world is simply the Par. Rofus. Even we who ride the currents of time. Those who... But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Crosis, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? This is the most sacred mountain in... Here, the ancient town... yes, it was the Kel. It is the Kele. But this is not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better, which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what... If you brought with the... You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Sum Ark Mora. Drem Yolok, greetings. Return. But I believe then you will see them. The first mortals that I taught the Thum. The first tongues. The leaders of the They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Crossing. You are likely better. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Lok Thum.